Hey, this is Drake here. I decided to make another build video for Wild Hearts. This will be a short one because all the armor is the same as the last video I put out, but I just decided to swap over and try the Maul. And so far I really like it. Damage output is great and just simple, fun weapon to play around with. This is the new Murakumo Maul that I've made. Let me go into the show specific skills here.
Alright, let's see what I can do for you.
Here it is. I went with this one because it had 10% affinity, the best raw damage I could find, and also it has tunnel vision, which makes it hard to do extension, which I haven't had any trouble with it, and I'm not a Maul player by any means, but you know, when you get the extension you get an automatic 30% damage boost. I also inherited 2 of the extended wrap to get an additional 10% damage on all. I mean, you could probably set it up different or better. Like I said, I'm not a Maul player, but I did inherit 2 separate skills for 5% crit master to get it up to 20% affinity on it. And it comes with a skill already on it, which boosts your critical hits by 12%. Now, every 5th hit will crit, and if it crits on the big hit of your combo, I've been noticing about a 90% increase to damage just with the critical, which is insane because you do really good damage anyway. That's it. As far as the path, you could go a little more direct. You don't even need to do this detour here, which I figured out afterwards. But I came to here and picked up a crit master. And like I said, this is not even necessary. I picked up this extended wrap and then found that there was one better right down here, so I replaced it with it. Alright, let's see. And then you just come here. You could pick up desperation if you want to. I just tend to I like my weapons to be where I can run kimono or human path or anywhere in between and still have the same amount of damage. I don't have to completely rebuild the weapon. I came here, picked up another 5% crit master, this 6% extended wrap here. And then I came around, and mainly I came around because I didn't have the stuff to do this at the time. But you don't even have to. You could do a straight path to here. I think, well, maybe I did pick up that other extended wrap. Yeah, right here, picked up this 4%. Came down here to finish off, and it does come with the Fusion Reaper. It's already on this weapon, so I mean you can't do nothing about it. Really, it's just a junk skill. I think it recovers a small amount of Karakuri thread when a fusion Karakuri is conjured, which is good, I guess. But like I said, it's already on the weapon, so you just have to deal with it.
Can I be of service in any other way at all?
As far as armor, it's just the same set that I've been running: the Emberplume helm, the the Grimstalker chest, arms, and legs, which is good with the destruction art. And then I'm still just running the Mighty Deathstalker waist piece. Now, being as this one, it changes it into a slash type, and I did test it. The slash bolster does apply to this weapon too, so you don't even have to change it up to get that. Now with this one, of course, you're getting 5% solar protection, which is 5% damage. And then we got 2 things of Hawkeye, so when we hit a yellow hit, we get additional 10% damage. And with our 2 slash bolsters, we're getting an additional 6% damage with it too. Now talismans, so we can go to equipped here. I've just been running some one-stroke fury on it, of course. I mean, I wish I had some that put the crit master up even more, but I haven't been able to find some. I read online where it said they only drop from like the deeply volatile Lahar and the Hellfire back or whatever it is, and the Soul Stalker, so I haven't got around to farm any of those yet. But yeah, I mean, you break a lot of stuff, so that's really nice to get. Now if I was fighting like a deeply volatile, I might swap that out for a different skill, because you will tend to break stuff a lot less frequently. And you know, it only lasts for like 30 seconds, so if you're not breaking stuff constantly, you won't really see much of a benefit from that. As you can see here, we got our why it's only showing crit mastery at 10. Oh, it's because the other crit's on the weapon. Okay, you see our affinity's at 20%, and then everything else is just pretty much standard. We're at 29% one-stroke fury, so when something breaks, you will see that damage increase. Anyway, if you're not familiar with the Maul, which, like I said, I've only been playing around with it for a couple of days, they're just pretty simple. What I like to do is just square, and then R2, square, R2, and square. And your third one is your bread and butter. That's the attack you want to do. Now, it has more, but I tend to stick mainly to that, and it works very well. And of course, the training bear doesn't show crits or any of our other damage boosters, so you can't get an accurate reading from it. So I was going to run this Venom Glider because I've done it several times before, and when it crits on the head, you can see, because it does, I think, 1066 standard, and when it crits, it does 1966. So you can see it very clearly when it does it. But like I said, we got a 1 in 5 chance of actually hitting it on the head, so we'll see how it goes. Maybe we can get a crit and actually show the damage boost, because it's pretty insane that you're getting 90% out of it. And you could stack it with a human path, you know, and do the one-stroke critical and use some talismans for it, and once you break something, you're getting 100% affinity. But honestly, I didn't want to have to redo my entire build and give up all my other damage boosting skills, because you're getting like 26, 20, or between 25 and 30% extra off of just the armor skills on this one if you hit a weak point. Actually, I think you're getting 31%, so I don't know if it would be worth it. If anybody wants to try it, and let me know. I'd be glad to hear. As it stands, it's pretty decent right now. Let's see if the Venom Glider will cooperate with us. It's kind of highly dependent on traps, because you really need them to stand still. And he's in an odd spot. That's awesome. Alright, let's see if we can get this started. So 1059 on the head. Gonna get around to his head again. There it was, 1971 when I crit. Well, I thought he'd jump in the trap, but he didn't. Come this way, buddy. We're not really worried about killing him fast. I just wanted to see if the crit would hit a few more times. And he's not even coming this way. Come on. All right. We got one crit proc on it. That's good. I mean, you get somewhere between 70 and 90% increase. I haven't exactly figured it yet. I meant to take the one stroke off of this so it would be a more accurate test, but you take it as it will. And you could swap the arms over to get the additional 17% one stroke. Which would probably be even better. Like I said, it just depends on what you're fighting, because you see how much stuff breaks and how quickly. And, you know, honestly, if I'd have played a little better, I don't think he would ever even engage before he died. Yeah, we'll look at it one more time. That's basically it. As I said, I'm not a Maul player, and I'm sure there's better ways to play and better ways to do it, but I've had fun with it. It is nice to see those big damage numbers. You don't have to worry about building up a gauge or anything like that. It's just if they're standing there, you've got the damage and you can deliver it. But yeah, this is it. I mean, with every damage boost, I mean, if you add it up, of course, I'm not for sure what crit's actually hitting, so I believe it's somewhere between 70 and 90%. But if you add it up, you're getting nearly somewhere between 150 and 200% damage boost whenever you hit a crit with this build, which is nutty. Alright, well, hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you do, give it a like.